Christine and Damien have worked hard to build their business, but now the bureaucrats want to shut part of it down. The family has already been fighting them in court and they've won, but their latest battle could well break them.
The very first time I found out this was possible, I didn't go home. I couldn't face the family. I just sat in the car the whole night through and couldn't go home to tell them.
A family business on the brink.
There's nothing wrong with anything we're doing there.
I don't think they understand the impact of what they're doing to our family.
Facing financial ruin.
It's devastating. We've put everything into it, our family, heart and soul, for a long, long time, and here we are, standing here and it's empty.
Because bureaucrats claim their tip is on the nose and polluting the environment.
Where's the pollution?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
What happens when you beat the government twice in court? It comes back to you a third time, even harder. And now it's a family-run green waste business which is feeling like it's being put through the grinder. It's a family future on the line here, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just been a long time. It's been my everything. It's my business. It's what we do. It's what I believe in. But to have that taken away from you it's disgusting.
A correct call, or one giant load of rubbish?
So these valid reasons in here?
Mate, it's just disgusting. It's not really making much sense, is it? It's a bit ludicrous, to be honest.
Damien and Christine Jensen have been running OzMulch, a green waste recycling tip, for 2 decades.
We do mulch. We do branches, leaves, twigs, turn it into mulch, turn it into soil, recycle it back out into the garden.
The hands-on mum and dad brought up their kids here and are supported by a loyal bunch of customers in and around Newcastle, north of Sydney.
So convenient and easy, and a good bunch of people to work with.
But it was this piece of paper from the Environmental Protection Authority, the EPA, which gives them no protection at all.
This was a notice to suspend our licence. Interesting bit, it was a notice that I received after they suspended the licence, so we weren't even given time to react.
A Friday Arvo email from the EPA notifying the Jensens they were breaching a number of conditions and had to stop operating immediately.
They were trying to find something, and when they couldn't, they do this.
The breaches amount to this green waste facility polluting the environment.
It's like a parkland out here. There's no odour, there's no rubbish, there's no contamination, there's no uranium. It's like, where is the pollution? Yeah, it just blows my mind.
The shutdown is far-reaching.
3 cubic metres of premium garden mulch in this.
Jamie is one of 18 employees now facing the axe.
Has this business been doing things by the book?
100% it has, from day dot. And I can genuinely put my hand on my heart and say that.
While many locals now face paying more to dispose and collect green material at the nearby council tip.
You use this business to run your business?
All the time.
This is just ridiculous.
It's not only impacting OzMulch, but it impacts all the other small businesses, hundreds of other small businesses that rely on them. EPA, environmental protection.
EPA officers made 4 site inspections in 2022. They visited again this week.
Anything you say or do will be recorded and may be used in evidence against you.
It claims OzMulch contravened 11 conditions that could be harmful to the environment.
Probably about 10 times the size.
But Damien argues because they've been recycling waste at a level well below what their licence allows, those conditions don't apply.
The solicitor has 100% confidence we will win the case, but in 18 months when there's no customers, no staff, I've got no money.
Damien's defeated the EPA over licence issues twice before in court.
We actually had to sell our family property to pay a solicitor, and we thought that was all over. We thought we were beyond that. We just, 3 years ago, finally bought a home again. We're back in the same position. How are we going to pay a solicitor? How are we going to fight this? We're going to sell the home again.
Now the EPA is back for a third bite of the cherry. Damien and Christine can't help but think this latest battle is personal.
Why aren't they out there looking for the pollution that's actually happening in the environment? The known polluters, the known facts of where it is happening, but no, they're putting all their effort, their money, their resources into trying to find something here. They've just looked and looked and looked.
To comply with the shutdown, Damien has to get rid of all that mulch. If he takes it to the council tip next door, it'll cost him around $300,000.
What do you want to happen, mate?
Just to go back to business. Yeah, just for them to back off. And if there is anything they truly believed in, talk to us about it.
The EPA says it won't lift the suspension until the family takes the required action to protect nearby waterways.